Well, hello there. Welcome back to the art room. I'm really glad you could make it today. Coming down to Shay Hollow, looking for a pumpkin for the art room. Kind of spooky around here, don't you think? Whoa, who's that guy? You know, he doesn't seem to have a head. Now that pumpkin is perfect. Hey, here it comes. I got it. So let's get back to the art room so we can start making our pumpkin pictures. Hey, welcome back to the art room. That sure was fun meeting the Headless Horseman there. Wow. But don't worry, we were always safe. And we even got a pumpkin out of the deal. That's great. If you like Halloween subjects, you might consider working on the Monster Lab or maybe make a bat puppet. I'll put the links to these in the description. So, starting off our Halloween drawing with a cool white super light outline in white chalk, and don't worry if you get kind of a lumpy pumpkin. What's wrong with that? Have some fun. Make a weird shape one if you want to, and let's draw in some pumpkin lines, kind of in in perspective the way we're doing that. If you don't have your kneaded rubber eraser yet, please go out and get one. It's really worth it, and it's so good for chalk. So let's start with an eye here on the right. I'm just going to sketch that in. Make any shape you like, really. You don't have to copy mine. And then on the left here, we're going to do another kind of a matching one. In the center, a triangle for his nose. Classic pumpkin. Let's come down and we'll sketch in, a mouth. And if you like, a couple of sharp teeth. Why not? Okay, so what I'm going to do next is clean up with my kneaded rubber eraser again a little bit, and I'm going to get my white chalk first, and I'm going to bear down hard and scrub in a really light area, bright area, right in the bottom corner of those eye places there that we just drew. Get a lot of chalk dust on that, really scrub it in there well, and then, a little bit more there. Don't forget to do the mouth as well. And we'll put a lot of white chalk dust in there. Really scrub it in well. We want that pumpkin to look like he's got a candle inside of him. So with my yellow then, I'm going to fill in the rest of the eye area with some brightest yellow I can find in my set. And go over and do the other side as well. A lot of chalk dust. Oh, he's looking good already. And let's see if we can squeeze some in our mouth opening. Yeah, right there. Okay. And scrub it in really well up to the corner. All right. Good. So I always like to take a little break every so often and clean up with my eraser. So with my orange then, this is the segment of the pumpkin that we want to make it look like it's cut into the pumpkin surface. So we're showing a nice segment of the cutaway, the meat part of the pumpkin there, if you will, on that eye. And let's come over here and do that eye as well with a good outline. Okay. Oh gosh, wait a minute, I forgot to do the nose. I get so excited about doing these things. Okay, let's fill that nose in. Very good, that's great. Okay, so now back to my orange, and just as I did before, trying to show a cut piece of the pumpkin and going around the bottom of his mouth. Really makes a difference to the look of the pumpkin when you do that. With our orange up around the side of his grin there. Okay, I'll go around the side of his pumpkin shape here with orange. Okay, now I'm going to smear that in a little bit with my finger just to kind of give it kind of a nice glow there. Okay, good. And always, once again, always cleaning up a little from time to time with the eraser. And let's clean up there a little more. I'm going to do a little indication of these ridges in the pumpkin here and blend those in. That's it. Get all the way down to the nose. Okay, good. And up this side too. And a little bit right there. And a little bit on the stem as well. Okay, a little bit of it. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to get a magenta chalk now and put a little bit of color on the side, not much. I might have overdone it there a little bit with that. We'll see. We might go back to that at the end and see what happens with that magenta part. But hey, looking good so far. What I often like to do, and I did this in the art room a lot, was have the kids or whoever's working on a chalk project, a crayon or a colored pencil is really a good outliner for a chalk edge if you want a really sharp looking edge on your drawing. And here I am with my blue, just a regular crayon, Crayola crayon, going around and defining some of those edges. It also kind of works as almost an eraser at times to sharpen up things like the bottom ridge of his mouth here, and sharpen that up. And then I'm just going to kind of get rid of that white outlining there that's left over. Okay, that's super cool. All right, our pumpkin is looking good. And here I am again, cleaning up again with my kneaded eraser. Kneaded eraser, really a good thing to have for so many reasons. So let's clean up around the edge. And okay, so what I'm going to be doing next is looking around for a scrap piece of paper. I love this next part. I've got a little piece of black construction paper, scrap, and I'm going to color some white chalk dust on it, get a lot of chalk dust rolled up in there. And with my fingertip, see, I'm going to rub it, and what I'm trying to do is copy the shape of the pumpkin smile as it would be projecting out on a table or wherever it's sitting. We're not sure quite where our pumpkin is. It's either on a table or it's outside, or we don't know where it is. And I think I'll work a little yellow in that too. Get a little glow. Oh, that's good. With the edge of my finger. Okay, so it looks kind of murky now, but let's get our rubber eraser. I'm going to sharpen it up into a point and go back in and define that shape a little bit better, that grinning shape, and see what's happening here. I'm actually kind of doing a reverse version of the smile that I created, and wow, that's such a cool effect. And I'll chop down that nose reflection just a little bit and do his pumpkin eye places. Okay. And I think I'm going to do a little bit of an indication of the outside reflection that the pumpkin might have while it's sitting on the tabletop. And let's put a little magenta on that side. And I think Let's do a little orange on that side to kind of complete that illusion of a pumpkin sitting down on the table. Okay. Oh, I like that. Okay, you following along okay? I hope so. And feel free to stop if I'm going too fast. All right, let's do some candles. So I've got my scissors and another scrap piece of paper. I'm cutting out a long rectangle shape, and I'm going to sit that down on my paper where I want my candle to be. And let's get white, and we're going to scrub white at the top part of the candle, and then underneath that some yellow, and underneath that some orange, and then we'll take our fingertip. I'm going to carefully blend it all together, but I want to preserve a little bit of that black at the end. Oh, that's great. Okay, and let's clean things up with the eraser then. And let's do a flame first, but before we do the real flame, we'll blend that flame around a little so it has kind of a nice glow to it. And then let's draw another harder edge white shape in the center, and we'll put a little wick. That's our little candle wick that we're going to use crayon for, and I'm going to use that crayon to define the edge of the candle a little bit. Okay. Oh, great. Well, let's do a couple more candles. I'm going to do them the same way, white and yellow, and I'm using my fingertip to rub those in. And that's another one. Okay, and another candle flame. Same thing, and we'll put a white shape in that. And don't forget the wick here. Where's the black or the blue crayon? And we'll stick that in, the blue crayon. Okay, and as always, I'm always cleaning up in between here a little bit. Let's see, do we need another candle? Yeah, why not? Let's do a candle in the corner, kind of tilted over with our chalk blend that we have. Okay, oh, that's good. That kind of completes the set. And another candle top. And a little bit of yellow I think I'm going to put in the candle there. Maybe I'll go back and do that later. Okay, there's our candles, and maybe even some dripping wax here coming down the side of the candle a bit. And we'll use our blue crayon to define those just a little bit. Okay, hey, let's go up in the sky then. While I'm in the mood, I'm going to draw a white circle and fill it all in with white chalk dust and get a lot of nice chalk dust on there. We're going to do kind of a roundish rub here for our moon. Okay, and I'm going to take my finger starting in the center. Make sure you go round and round in circles. Don't rub it up and down. Just keep polishing that shape until it becomes a really nice looking round moon. Oh, that's great. That's great. And of course a couple of stars out there. I guess we're outside with our pumpkin here. That's kind of what this drawing is telling me. Yeah. Oh, I like it. Make them round. Have fun with it. Never have too many stars there. Okay. A couple little things that I want to go back and add a little red into our candles, like the first example I had that I showed you at the beginning of the video. And I like that, the red. And just put a little bit of red in there. They look great. And I'm going to knock down this magenta just a bit so our pumpkin looks like it's really facing the candle side more, to kind of give it a little more of a light effect there, and take some of that away, and maybe a little bit of red flickering flame. Okay, and that just about wraps everything up for our great pumpkin drawing. But before we go, remember what we always say in the art room: no matter where you go, no matter what you do, you've got something to be proud of. You're an artist. Stick with it. We'll see you back here next time in Mr. Shay's art room.